Guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Newcastle career mode in FIFA 18. We're getting pretty deep now into Season 2. We're up to about October. There's only 3 games in this episode and we're playing them all. Unfortunately, because of, again, bit of an early exit in the Carabao Cup, it means that we only have these 3 games, only Premier League games. Everton away, Watford at home, and then Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. Play those games, get them out of the way, get the episode done. And try to end the episode still on top of the Premier League table. It's only 6 games in, but we have just had an absolute blinding start to our season. Winning 5 out of those 6, drawing the other one. It's been ridiculous. And try to maintain on top of the Premier League table. I don't know if we'll still be top by the end of the episode. It would be extraordinary, especially with games against Everton, and Chelsea, tough opponents for sure. And even I think bloody Watford, who are up into 5th for crying out loud. We've picked up 4 wins so far against Liverpool, Tottenham, I believe Bournemouth and Huddersfield. Those are the 4. We drew another game. I believe maybe it was against maybe Manchester United, or maybe I think we lost to Manchester United and we drew one other game. But it's still an amazing start. We've still kept the sliders too, exactly the same as they were at the beginning of the season, and we only brought down one specifically. And obviously that slider was the shot speed, because I don't think I actually showed you this when I brought it down, but obviously we've had the shot error and the pass error at 25 for the entirety of this career mode. We had shot speed and passing speed at 75 as well, but the shot speed's just ridiculous when we had it at 75, and I brought it down to 70. It seems to have made a bit of a difference, but still quite difficult and challenging, so we've kept it there. And I think the only other thing was the goalkeeper ability that's up to 75 as well. Despite it being on legendary and despite the sliders still being that high, we are still managing to have a really good run in the Premier League, but we'll see how long it goes on for. It's been a little while since the last recording of the Newcastle career mode, so I'm hoping I don't imagine I'll be as sharp as I was last time out. And something about Everton as well. I find them very hard to score against. It might have to do with, I think they play a 5 at the back, I'm not sure. But I don't recall ever having a massive, ridiculous, huge goal-scoring fest against Everton. Not many times in the past anyway. Hopefully that can change now. We've got some great form going. Hopefully I can continue that on from the last episode onto this one. Everton do not play a 5 at the back formation. They play a 4-2-3-1, which to be honest I think is what they've always been going with. It's just at times I recall them having a 5 at the back, but not this time. I couldn't see any big new signings starting, and there's a few players honestly I think on the bench that they haven't got in this game already, but we'll take it. Maybe I'm starting to back myself with maybe not a strongest Everton side I'm facing, and then the fact that they're not playing the 5 at the back, I'm feeling good. Oh, what a stop. I was just quiet throughout all that. I thought, don't tell me we're going to get that easy a goal. Yedelin's got to run onto that one. Just about gets there. It's worked out nicely. Oh, Mitrovic did get a shot to it, but he fell over. I didn't know if there was any foul on the follow through, but nah, apparently not. I tell you what, I'm having some fucking dodgy ass shit. What is that touch from Ramsey? And no, it's just, come on, that's not a good pass, but again, Ramsey, that's a fucking awful touch. Atsu with another shit touch. It's not sticking to their feet. I'm not holding down RT. It's just bouncing off them right now. Oh my god, and that's come from a counter-attack. I think there must have been about 3 passes in a row where the ball just bounced off their feet and they had to run and chase it, and it led into a turnover which resulted in this. Like, look at Rooney running right up the middle, and I think Lejeune, whoever it was, can't come and cover. Again, Ramsey just bounces right up into the fucking air. Every time I pass to Ramsey, he takes a god-awful touch. I'm about to take him off. He's had 4 awful touches in the game, 5th, and he's out. I'm sorry. This is a solid counter-attack. Sabitzer, time to go. Mitrovic. Actually, you know what? Fake shot. I don't know if that's going to get past. Maybe Atsu! Oh, what a finish! Came to him at an awkward height, but he still put it in the top bins. I was trying to set up Mitrovic this whole time, but I couldn't get a chance. The shot was blocked. Look at this volley. Thankfully, Mitrovic ducks. Almost getting in the way of Pickford a little bit, but no. That is a nice finish if I've ever seen one. Dropped him. Good work. Manquillo. I'm just going to cross this one into the bar. Yeah, nah, that's nothing. You presented me absolutely nothing to go to there, honestly. Just maybe I could have still I was being patient. I was trying to wait for players off the ball to get open, but no one was showing. No one was presenting. In the end, I just said, fuck it, and crossed it in. Went to no one. But we have tied it up. That was a really poor first half, honestly. Just shit. A lot of players, individual players, fucking awful. Ramsey, I can't believe how many awful touches he alone took in that one half. The man that somehow keeps on winning Premier League Player of the Month despite only getting like 1 assist or 2 assists per month, when I've got other guys in the team getting like 2-3 goals, and it's just an insane, ridiculousness. Oh my, what a great counter-attack, but now Atsu's got it. Brilliant ball, Mitrovic blocked, he'll get a second. Oh, Richie gets a chance. Can't get a foot to it. Oh, that was nearly a great counter-attack. It was an amazing ball to slip in Atsu. And then Atsu played another great ball to get to Mitro, but Mitro just took too long to shoot. Oh, God. Stay in front of him, boys. Manquillo, turn around. Oh, that's a disgrace. What happened there? I need to see it. I'm trying to stay in front. I'm spamming B at that point. You probably can tell by the fact that Manquillo then reaches out his foot. I'm spamming B. I'm saying, please, I'm begging you, Manquillo, clear the ball, swing your foot at it. It's not registering as a fucking clearance. It's registering as a tackle. The ball was there. It's just one of those, no, that's, come on. It's gonna, how am I I'm never going to win this game. I'm never going to. Oh, he's onside as well. Nias. Playing a bit of a highlight. That is fucking typical. That is absolutely fucking typical. Every single Everton goal has had just a little element of bullshit. Unfucking real. 2 minutes of stoppage time and it's still going. Referee, I know I'm not going to get a result here. Just honestly. I might get a second. I might pinch one. Back post maybe. Atsu. Alright, it does go in. We cut the deficit, but I'm a realist. There's no way that we're going to get a point from this thing. Come on. Well, Hatsu gets his first two goals in the Premier League. The referee is finally calling time. 3-2, and that's just a fucking frustrating as all hell game. And to think, we would have gotten at least a point. That final goal, that save just didn't fall so fucking perfectly for Sigurdsson. But of course it had to, because it was just one of those games. When you take a little bit of a break and you come back to it on Legendary with these fucking sliders, forget about it. I mean, I'm going to take a little bit of time to adjust again, I would imagine. We are surprisingly, despite taking our second loss of the season, still on top of the Premier League table. There's actually quite a fair few teams below us that have played as well, and yet we're still number one. So I'm just wondering, I'm sure that we won't be. I'm sure someone's going to take a point or three somewhere and we will fall, but I'm just interested to see what spot we're going to be in the next match week. Everyone has played 7 games, and despite that, we only fall to second. There are a lot of teams, I believe, that were tied on 13 points with us, and then there were a few that are on 12 and 11. Plenty of teams that could have jumped us, but it's only Manchester United who jumped from 6th to 1st in the matter of just one game. And I know I haven't really been rotating the team around a lot, but to be honest, that's just because we've only got Premier League games to play in the first half of this season. To be honest, I mean, every time I jump into a game, my starting 11's always fully fit, ready to go, so there's not really any point. And I haven't had, even despite the fucking awful game that Aaron Ramsey had against Everton, I'm still not prepared to be like, nah, fuck it, done, dropped, we're putting someone else in, not just yet. We're waiting. Although, I'll be honest, a few players are in danger of losing a spot in the next game against Chelsea. I'll be totally honest with you. We'll see how they play in this one. Okay, we're looking to bounce back after that pretty poor game against Everton, or I don't even think I was that bad. It was just a very frustrating game and just very little going my way. Hopefully the game is a lot more cleaner is a good way to maybe describe it, and just, I don't know, hopefully we just get a much easier game and run of things in this one. Oh, I love the look of that. How about that? Oh, it's John Joe Shelby making a run straight up the middle. Part of me thought that shot was going wide, but no, it's good. We'll watch for the replay here. I started this run with Shelby. Look, he was going. I played it to him first time. I just ran through that little gap there. I thought number 27 maybe would have come across and shut me down or tried to block the shot. Chalobah couldn't keep up with him, and that shot's at the perfect height for the keeper to save it as well. All of the small things I thought would surely prevent that goal from going in, none of them happened. Shelby hits the back of the net. Cengiz Ünder, good 1-2 there, and look at him sent away now brilliantly. To the left. Oh my God, that's so overhit. Add to the cross. That's way too close. Keeper's going to get there. What was that through ball? I don't know who it was. I think it's Sabitzer. Just awful ball from fucking him to... Oh my God, Ramsey, that's a nice flick. We really should be 2-0 up right there. Oh, this could work! Oh, that'll work lovely! The ball falls for Marcel Sabitzer, and now it is 2. Noticing a trend. I just don't say anything, and I score in every single attack. Instead of commentating through the attack, I'm focusing. To be honest, this is a bit of luck. Look at that ball, slipping in, or tried at least. Didn't work out. How about on the rebound, falling to Marcel Sabitzer? And honestly, I probably deserved that little bit of luck, especially with the last goal that Everton picked up with that save bouncing right to Sigurdsson. A little bit of justice. There we go. It's injustice for Watford, but hey, I do not care. We're 2-0 up. Oh, not a good slide tackle. Missed. Lascelles is there. How is... No, come on. Oh, I was trying to pass it to Lejeune. Instead, he tried passing it to fucking Mankiel, I think. No, Yedlin. And that gave them a chance. It's like, come on. Alright, well, they've got one. We are pushed very high up, aren't we? How much space do they seem to have anytime they get the ball? Part of me thought this might have been a counter-attack. I don't know why I didn't just run straight to the man on the ball with Yedlin. I think I was trying to cut off the pass instead of just going to him. But yep, no, that's just slotted in past Strakosha. There have been several... This is going to maybe sound stupid. I don't know how it looks to you watching, but there have been multiple times now. I thought one of my own players was the referee, and I thought the referee was... You know, vice versa. It's just, like, again, I nearly passed to the referee again. But let's just calm it down, because how simple was that then? There you go. Just kept going to whoever was open, under, with all the space in the world. 2-goal lead is restored. Excellent stuff to the second. 2-goal lead restored. Brilliant start to the second. Oh, that's a great ball. Man, there's not much you can... Jeez, on a counter-attack like that, and they pull that out, I really don't know what you can fucking do about that. He just got sent away clean, and that ball must have beat at least 3 Newcastle players. And again, we had someone on the guy that played it. I don't exactly remember who it was, but just like this, Watford not going away. This will work. That'll work. Nice touch. This man just came on. Hassem Aouar going, and going, and going, and going. Touch. Oh, for fuck's sake! How does that happen? Can't believe it. Now they're getting a counter-attack here. This is dangerous if we don't win the header. Great. Look at that! Oh my fucking God! Oh my God. How did I know? Gray over the back. Or Richarlison. How did I know that it was going to fall to him fucking perfectly like that? I don't believe it. And it's come after we cross it from... Aouar's cross was perfect. I don't know who that was at the back, but... He just let it... He didn't even take a touch. He just went right on past him. Look at this fucking header. It's perfect. Oh, how precisely onto Richarlison do you want it to go? Go. Come on. You've got the pace. You've got the legs. Mitrovic, I'm waiting for your run. You just... Nah, we can never set you up in the game. Fucking ever. Right-hand side. Good ball here. Richie! Oh, save. And Kiko will head that one away. Still a bit of time left. Good pass. Sabitzer again. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, 3 points dropped from just come on. How perfectly is it going to go? How many bounces are the opposition getting? The third goal that Everton got was a perfect save that fell to Sigurdsson. Now that, the cross in, the bounce off the top of, I think, Andre Gray's head, perfectly to Richarlison, uncontested header. And again, we are dropping more points. And the top of our table, top of the table is now, it's getting further and further away. I'm sure Manchester United have picked up 3 points in their latest game as well. I can't talk, I'm so mad. I'm really getting annoyed at all of the ways that these games are going for me at the moment. I just need a fucking good result to go my way at some point. We needed, like, I was up against it and fighting hard in the game against Everton. Nearly pulled it back, couldn't quite. That game against Watford, I was in cruise control, but just let a few goals slip toward the end. And that last one does my fucking head in. So, another game in which we failed to pick up 3 points, and it's another spot lost on the table. We dropped down to third now. Stoker in second. And the rest of the teams in there, like Watford and Brighton, I have no idea what's going on. And after all these games, we now get into, on paper, what will be the most difficult game. And that is, of course, Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So sweet, bring it on. I know that there's been, we've made note of how I tend to do quite well against the clubs that are sort of, that go for the game a lot more. And that would be a team like Chelsea, you would think. They also do have that vibe at the back, and it's a bit of a mix. There are some teams that I seem to do really well against, like I think a Man City, a Tottenham for sure. Other maybe clubs like a Manchester United, an Arsenal, a Chelsea, maybe not so much. Liverpool, I think I do quite well against quite often, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Chelsea, it's normally a bit of a either or. So after all these results, the loss against Everton, the draw that should have been a win against Watford, man, in this game, I'm going to go for it, and I really am. Aside from that, still that 5 at the back defense that I know and maybe not love. Maybe the other opposite of love. Let's say I despise. It's always a pain to break down, but sometimes you can get. Oh shit! I didn't even see. Acosta just came out of nowhere. Just going to use the pace here about to. I am going to go because if we can send through, yes, Mitrovic here. This is a good chance. It is a great chance. Courtois, a little something on it. Alexander Mitrovic with the first. I just wanted to use the pace of Atsu, the nutmeg on the defender, and even Courtois couldn't keep that out. Azpilicueta was getting back well, nearly blocked it. In the end, I wonder if that save has almost just helped it, because it does just get in, but gosh, I reckon that save from Courtois actually helped Mitrovic in getting that goal. It might have been going wide for all I know. Oh my god, he's timed his run perfectly there, Mitrovic. Surely I won't get a chance here. Referee! I don't know if that's... Oh my god, I think it might be a free kick, not a penalty. Well, all we do know is that it's a red card, because he was the last man back. That escaped my mind. Oh, this just got... Regardless of if it's a penalty or a free kick, I still don't know. Oh my fucking god! This game is a joke if that's not a penalty. How does this game get it so wrong so much it's a fucking joke? How that isn't a penalty? And the contact, bang, there, quite clearly in the fucking box. And even if it is on the line or maybe even just the minimalist of margins outside of the box, then surely it's fucking continuation. He's a good fucking 5 feet in. Man, thought we had time, thought we did. Oh, it's gone. It's not going my way for sure toward the end of that half. Oh, I could have had more than one. Should have had a penalty. Had other chances after the penalty to try to make it 2-0. How it's still 1-0, don't fucking know. But I'm just sure that this means that Chelsea are going to come roaring back in the second. I won't cross that one. Go backward again. Little pass there. We're keeping this low. And, oh my god. What is going on there? For fuck's sake, it's such a shot. It's just an awful pass. Yedelin's ball, no. Awful cross in there, honestly. And look at this. Gap's now opened up. The fake shot, we can take our time with this one. And, oh my fucking god! I am begging Chelsea to come back, aren't I? They now have a corner. I'm going defensive. We're holding on to what we have because I just can't end the fucking game, can I? Abraham's got some strength. Azpilicueta, the save! It falls! Gravado Strakosha, another save! Oh, this is beautiful stuff from the Albanian. Look at this. Recovers and makes a double save. Brilliant stuff. I honestly don't care if I just take my time with this forever. I don't care if I never get a shot. All I'm doing is ending the game. Ending what has been a hard fought. Again, frustrating, but at least now it's the right result. At least now, finally we end it! 2-0 win against Chelsea. It looked like they were going to come back, but we find a way. And look, we've just been passing it around forever. As soon as they got the ball back, you knew it was game over. That ball goes through the legs of Courtois. Man, he nearly saved even that shot. The game is over. The cake is iced. We've picked up the 3 points at Stamford Bridge. Finally, after a loss in the first game, a draw in the second game, it is a victory in the third. Referee blows his whistle. Game is over. We go back to Newcastle with the 3 points. We, by the way, take the top of the table back, but Manchester United, Stoke and Watford are still left to play. So I'm assuming that maybe it's Manchester United or Stoke or someone that'll eventually take that top spot off us, and it is indeed Manchester United, but whatever, all good. We expected that. There's still plenty of games left to go, and we are now once again taking a look at our monthly scouting updates. It's not a lot to speak of here in Scotland from the look of things anyway. In Ireland, we've got Cian Kennedy. I'm not exactly sure. Good value, over $500,000. Great potential. We're signing him up. We've also got Jason Connolly, who looks pretty good. Decent overall and decent potential. His value is just under $500,000, but I reckon I can still get away with it and we'll give him a contract. And now in England, we have Aidan Cook. Max overall 71. Value is just under $500,000. 6'2" goalkeeper. His potential isn't, as you can see, like in the 90s or anything, his max potential, but I'll still pick him up because he looks all right. We've got Max Mason. Not only does he have a very good name, but he's got just a ripping haircut, a little ginger wizard, and we could always do with a little bit of that. I mean, the last ginger wizard that we had at Newcastle, we don't talk about him anymore, but I mean, I would not sign him for his overall, but I'm signing him for his name, his hair, and he does have a good potential, so why not? Just a fuck it, why not signing, shall we say. I'm also going to go ahead and sign 3 players from my youth squad right now. Whenever I see a player reach 18 years of age, I will sign them up immediately because, you know, obviously you get the email saying that a player wants to leave. Sometimes the players will leave your youth academy or your youth squad, no warning. They just fuck off. Maybe they've gotten a bit too old or whatever. Sometimes players will go without any warning. So I'm not taking any risk with the guys that are 18 years of age. Javier Fernandez, who is 18 years old, 61 overall, good potential, not a good overall, but I'm still going to promote him to the senior team anyway. I don't have an awful lot of cash here, so hopefully I can still do this, but this is the main man I wanted to get in. Felix Avila or Avila. I think it's Avila. Whatever. It's Spanish names in it. I don't know. But he has a 74 overall. He's nearly $15 million worth of value. His potential is that in the 90s. I have to bring this man in. I do have enough cash to get it done. Very good to see. And the last one is Luke Murphy, who again, his potential is not great. Overall, but again, we'll promote him to the team as well. Arsenal are in 16th. Manchester City are in 15th. Liverpool are in 13th. Chelsea are in 11th. It's just ludicrous. We're 9 games in, for crying out loud. Arsenal has 5 losses this season. But that will do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And our extremely unlikely but still possible title push is on, even though we are approaching the halfway stage. Anything could happen. Till the next one, guys, my name's MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.